Do you want to take a folder that looks like this and turn it into this? This is exactly what I did with ChatGPT Work. And the best part, you're probably already paying for it. I gave it one safe folder, a few clear rules, and a finish line. Then I looked at what it gave back to me. Here is what actually happened and what I still have to decide. Before I show you the test, this is the bit that confused me first. Normal ChatGPT is where I go when I want help thinking. I ask a question, throw in a file, get a draft, or bounce ideas around. With Work, I'm giving it a small job. Here are the files, here are the rules, and here is what a useful finish looks like. So I made this deliberately messy folder. It has documents, spreadsheets, notes, exports, and a few files where you're not sure of what version to use. The job was narrow: keep the originals, organize copies, make an index, give me a snapshot of what was in there, and flag anything that I needed to check myself. Just a disclaimer, everything you'll be seeing is fictional. For a first test, I'm keeping real data out of it. First, I tried the normal chat tab. I gave it 3 representative files and asked for the same kind of summary. What's in here, what matters, and what do I have to review? And honestly, it did a good job. This is the sort of thing that normal ChatGPT is already known and good for. The response stays in the chat. I have to look at it, organize the files myself, and decide what the next steps are. This is exactly why I use normal ChatGPT. It's a quick, useful second brain. Then I gave Work the bigger version of the same job. I'm on a pro subscription. Whether you see Work will depend on the app, the plan, and the workspace that you're using it on. So don't assume that it's in the exact same place for you. The big shift is the shape of the task. With Work, I can treat this like a contained piece of work. These are the inputs, these are the rules, and this is what I want to review at the end. This is the plan that it gave me before doing anything. That's already useful because I can see what it thinks the job already is. And this is the bit that I care about. I have a clean output folder, an index, an operation snapshot, and a separate list of things to review. The output still left the important call with me. Which version I trust, what am I comfortable showing, and what I should publish. Those calls should stay with me. So after doing both tests, this is how I'd use them. Use normal ChatGPT when you need an answer, a draft, or a quick second opinion. Use Work when you have a contained job with actual files, a few steps, and something that you want to review at the end. Some jobs also need memory, schedules, routing, and a place for the work to live. Those jobs need a proper system around them. I see Work as a very useful first pass for a bounded project. You can still own the project and the results. The trap would be giving it some huge vague instructions, like run my entire business. The version that I'd trust is much more boring. One job, a clear finish line, only the files that it needs, and a human check before anything that matters. For this test, it could do the first pass. I still checked the output and decided what was final and what would be published. That's the rule that I'm taking for this. Let AI do the first pass of a bounded job, but keep yourself responsible for the outcome. My next test is going to be a lot more personal. Can AI plan a week of meals around budget, work, sports without making life worse? This one has to survive real life, so stay tuned to see how it goes. What's one boring job that you would happily let AI do the first pass on, but still want to approve yourself? Put it below. I want the next test to be a real one.